Welcome back to Africa 24. You made the right choice. In an increasingly connected world, economic relations between Africa and the Caribbean offer promising potential for investment and mutual growth. According to the Central Bank of Barbados figures for 2022, the economy of the country was $5.7 billion, making it the largest economy in the Eastern Caribbean. According to numerous studies, the commercial potential between Africa and the Caribbean is estimated at $16 trillion, but it is underutilized. With Kaye-Anne Greenidge, CEO of Invest Barbados, we will discuss how to capitalize on resources in both regions to increase trade flow. Mrs. Kaye-Anne Greenidge, welcome to Africa 24.
Hey, thank you.
How do you see platforms like the IATF serving as bridge to strengthen trade flows between Africa and the Caribbean?
So IATF opens this part of the world, Africa, to the Caribbean countries and allow us to be part of a massive platform. I think someone mentioned it's over 40,000 persons in this space at this point in time, and being able to showcase what the services and the products that we have to this type of massive audience. It is something that we can't do by ourselves, even in the Caribbean. There's nothing this size to have this kind of platform. So it really gives us that pathway into Africa, but it also allows the African companies, the African investors, the African people to see what is for offer also in the Caribbean, and for us to also see what they have to offer, and for us to begin to, not begin, maybe the wrong word, to continue to form those synergies and those bonds and to really build those bridges back to one another.
Something that Africa and the Caribbean share apart from history is also the human capital with a young population. And Africa's consumer market is projected to reach 1.7 billion people by 2030. What opportunity does it present for Barbados and the wider Caribbean in diversifying exports and services to this region?
Oh, definitely. Again, you say that your population is going to grow significantly over the next couple of years. And again, those services which we have mastered in the Caribbean can be provided to that population in Africa. Again, forming partnerships with persons in the Caribbean, forming partnerships with persons in Africa, back and forth, creates those opportunities and opens the doors for things that we may not have ever thought about, services we may not have ever considered possible until the idea or the innovation is placed before us. So it really opens the world stage and makes it greater for both sections.
In your opinion, what structural policy adjustment are needed on both sides to overcome barriers and unlock the full potential of Afro-Caribbean trade?
Of course. Of course, we need to open those doors. We need to open those barriers. We need to remove any barriers that we have. It is a natural transition. This is how we are supposed to be. And this is where we need to get to, south-south. It is a natural logistics. We left for the wrong reasons. We need to come back for the right reasons.
Coming back for the right reasons. I would like to find out, how do you intend to leverage on such platforms like the IATF promoted by Afrexim Bank to position Barbadian businesses to enter African markets more effectively?
Well, we're here. We actually are, we've traveled all of this way to be here, to showcase what the Barbadian products and even the wider Caribbean products has to offer, to show that we can also be producers and we can have products to offer the African side that can be produced in massive amounts to scale on Africa, as opposed to even producing them on the Caribbean. So that is why we are here. This is why we came all this way and brought all of our products. And we encourage anyone to visit if you're listening to this immediately, to visit the Barbados booth at IATF.
Thank you for this positive note. This brings us to the end of this interview.
Thank you so very much.
Ladies and gents, this was the interview. Thank you for trusting us, and stay tuned for more on Africa24TV.com and on the app, My Africa 24.